Assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera. Today we are going to continue with Chapter 8, Lines and Angles. In this subchapter 8.3.2, at the end of the lesson, you should be able to recognize, explain, and identify corresponding angles,
alternate angles, and interior angles.
In previous lesson, you have learned to identify and recognize angles when two straight lines meet or intersect, where these will form angles which we called vertically opposite angles, where A and B are equals, as well as angle P and angle Q. In this case, they are equal. These two angles, we call these vertically opposite angles. Next, we are going to look at angles related to parallel lines and transversals. When transversal line crosses parallel lines, more angles will be formed, and we assigned specific names for specific pairs of angles. Let's see what are they. They are corresponding angles,
alternate angles,
and interior angles. Let's look at one by one in detail. First, we're going to study what is corresponding angles. Here we have two parallel lines and a transversal line. Now, we have 8 angles here: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. Alright? So, focus on angle A. Angle corresponding to angle A is angle E. Angle A and angle E, we call these two angles are corresponding to each other. Okay, you see? Corresponding angles to A is angle E. Besides that, we can also have other angles. Let's say angle D. Which angle is corresponding to angle D? Angle H is corresponding to angle D. Alright? Okay, can you see that? Angle D and angle H, they are corresponding to each other. Next one. Now over here, if you see, the size of corresponding angles is equal. Yeah? The size of corresponding angle is equals, where angle D is equals to angle H and angle A is equals to angle E. You can also identify other angle and corresponding to which angle. In this case, we can also have angle B is corresponding to angle F, and also angle G corresponding to angle C. Now let's move on and look at alternate angles. What are alternate angles? So in this diagram, demonstrate to you or show to you what are alternate angles. B and H. Yeah? B and H, they are alternate angles. Okay? So that's how we identify alternate angles. Okay, besides B and H, what else are alternate angles? Okay, if we look at angle A, which angle is alternate angle to A? Alright, so G is alternate angles to A. Okay, so if you talk about the size of alternate angle, this size or the size of alternate angle is the same with each other. It means that angle A is equals to angle G. Angle A is equals to angle G. And angle B is equals to angle H. Now let's look at what is interior angle. Can you see that? Angle A here, and angle H. Now these two angles, they are considered as
interior angles.
Now since both of the angles are inside, so we call these interior angles. What about the size of the angle? What do you think about the size of the angles? Are they the same? So here, the total angle for the pair of interior angles is 180 degrees. It means angle A plus angle H equals to 180 degrees. Okay, since you already learned about interior angles, alternate angles, and corresponding angles, let's test yourself. Okay, let's test your understanding. And for that purpose, you can pause the video for a moment and try to state whether two angles labeled as P and Q are corresponding angles, alternate angles, or interior angles. Okay, if you already have decided the answers for all these 5 questions, let's check the answers. Okay, for the first one, A, it is corresponding angles. And for B, P and Q are alternate angles. What about C? P and Q, they are corresponding angles. And for D, there are interior angles. For E also, P and Q are interior angles. Okay, well done everybody. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. See you again next time. Let's learn maths with me. Bye-bye.